Okay. One moment, please. Okay. I think it works. Welcome to the live stream. Today we're going to create some ambient organic house type stuff. Let's see. I don't have anything particular prepared, but I do know that I'm going to go for something Omnisphere-ish, Valhalla, supermassive type vibes. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Let me just open up Ableton Live really quickly. I think the live chat should also work, function. Just double checking, you know, you always got to double check. It's always best to double check. All right, now it should work. Just full screen this joint. There we go. We got Unique Studio. Hey, Kevin, happy Sunday. Thank you, man. Welcome to the live stream. Yeah. Gonna be working with Live 12 today because I feel like it. I feel like getting used to Live 12 slowly because Ableton Live announced Live 12 in March, I believe, beginning of March. So that's what we're gonna be going for today. I feel like I still need to get used to the workflow. What's up, Northern Solist? Hello, Solace, Solist. Yeah. I feel like getting used to the browser because I've been still working with Live 11 for some reason, for the sake of exchanging project files with people because nobody has Live 12 yet. But today, for the sake of the live stream, we're going to work with Live 12. So let's start with some kind of an ambient sound. I'm not going to use the other tracks. We're going to start completely from scratch, like really from scratch. Nothing preloaded into this template here. Let's go for a 115 BPM. Somewhere between 110, 120. Start with that 8-bar loop and go for a nice texture sound. And I have been in love with Omnisphere for these texture sounds. Maybe not that dark. Let's see. Some kind of an ambient tonal texture. These textures, soundscapes, they aren't really that playable. Perhaps we should manually, let's go to playable. Genre, mood. Yeah, let's go for dreamlike. Play it on a higher octave on the keyboard here. Playing some kind of a major minor chord here. Yeah, some of these textures don't go well with chords when you play chords because they already have chords within them. I don't want to enable the Valhalla plugin yet because I want to get a sound from the start that sparks my inspiration first. So let's go for, I don't know, maybe this and switch out the samples using that folder button. Textures, suspenseful, peaceful. Let's go for peaceful. Start maybe somewhere from the bottom because I always start from the top. Yeah. Maybe an octave above. It's actually kind of nice. So that's oscillator A. Let's close this off. Let's go into oscillator B. First of all, it's muted. Okay, so, oof, that's way too high though. Select something else. Textures. Joyful. That looks not joyful. What are you talking about, joyful? That's sad as fudge. Fudge. Yeah, Omnisphere, I don't know what you associate with being joyful, but that does not look joyful to me. This also no. Somehow its oscillator B is really squelched. I don't know why that is the case. So what was A? Ale was vapor? Vapor? Maybe we have to select completely different preset to start with. Yeah, I like these meditation type sounds. Too much, too much, too much. Perhaps we could filter this one down a bit. Low pass. Yeah, let's just lay down a chord here. Legato, play it to the end. Make sure it starts on the 1. Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna go for layer 1. Not gonna overcomplicate it here. By the way, guys, do let me know if everything works out well with the stream in terms of connectivity. Because last stream I had a bit of a lag at the beginning. I don't know why. It was kind of like... Oi. Let's save this guy. Also, I'm not going to be streaming longer than 1 hour. 1.5 hour max. Because last time I streamed for 3.5 hours. And that was way too much for my back. Way too much. So I'm going to keep it rather concise today, yeah? Okay, let's increase the release time. It's actually already maxed out, okay. So now we add some Valhalla Supermassive to really ambientify it. And add some notes at the end that fit harmonically to F major, right? Or F. We might end up just converting this to audio. Let's see. Nice. Pull out a couple of those peaks. Supermassive onto a separate return channel. So let's put it here. So we save CPU and also keep the signal available for multiple tracks, right? Let's see how it handles a pluck. Send that into the reverb. Yeah. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Send the pad in there. And just for safety, add another EQ. All right. Just gonna double check really quick to see if the setup with the live stream works. Just give me a second, guys. Okay. Connection is looking good. It should not be lagging. I don't think it's lagging. Bitrate and everything. Set it up correctly. Customer support. Let's add a counter melody now. So we have that main arpeggio now. Yeah. You know, you don't always have to start with drums. You don't always have to start with melodies. I like switching it up every now and then because there is a completely different workflow to starting out with melodies, I would say. On some days I feel like starting out with drums, which is actually most of my days because I'm very groove oriented. But today we gonna go deep, son. We gonna go deep. All good with sound, no worries. Thank you for the feedback, Unique. Let's see, maybe we might be able to turn this into some kind of loopable pad depending on how the vibe is. That's nice. Okay, but what do we get? Like, you're going, I need a pitch bend. I can. Bro. That's all I need. Let's actually record that. So let's enable overdub and automation just to make sure that everything's recorded. I think we would only need automation, but I like to keep both of them on usually. When I like to record MIDI notes on top of them, that's what this overdub or this plus feature is. If you just want to record the automation, just click this guy. Yeah, and so it was this note, yeah? Let's play then. Let's hit record. Okay. Sounded a bit dissonant. I don't know if I like it. Let's see how it sounds. Yeah, this is trippy. Let's see, maybe we can record something that is a bit less trippy. No, definitely doesn't hit as hard. That's good. Something like that, yeah. Oh. That's it. Oops. Yeah, we don't. Let's stay. Right with these notes. That's actually kind of good. I like that. That one's really good. Velocity is way too much on that one though. Just keep them low. Music, nice haircut. Meditation, relaxing music. Thank you, man. Yeah, I definitely needed a haircut, man. My barber blessed me. I was like, yeah, just cut it short. Don't really care. But he actually blessed me, the man. Thank you so much. Doom. I feel like a tom would be nice here. Doom. Doom. I'm working on a new sound pack. It's called Sinai. Sinai. I don't know how you pronounce it. I like Sinai more. But it's really, I just started it. So I'm not really able to tease too much. It's supposed to be like this Oriental Arabic type thing. I don't know. I just felt inspired to create something in that style. One sec, guys. My microphone. Yeah. I like how meditation, relaxing music. Like somebody with that channel name was like, nice haircut. It's not like, whoa, nice music, dude. Nice haircut. You know what you're looking for, dude. Oh my gosh, My microphone's being a hoe. There we go. Yeah, let's go for like a tom sound. Looking for a sustained 909, 808 type sound, right? This one's good. You're Arabian? No. My father's from Iran, though. I've been listening to Wadi Rum by Yaman on loop recently. Would love to see a create a track like that. Oh, thanks for the suggestion, man. I haven't heard of that guy before. Is it like an organic house artist, or what does he do? Well, let's leave that last note away because I feel like it's too much. Let's duplicate this. Maybe pitch it down. Loop it and then continue. There we go. I am from Lebanon. Greetings, man. It's good that you found your way to the live stream from Lebanon. Farshat, your father's Iranian, I'm Iranian too. Yeah, nice. I can tell by your name. K. Koshravi? Something like that. Yeah, but I don't know how to speak Farsi. Maybe I could show you a couple loops from the pack. I don't know if they would fit the vibe that we're going for today, but mostly percussion loops. Yeah, like this. Textural, more detailed. This one actually fits straight out of the box. This kick is really soft. Place it differently though. Create some organic house maybe from this. Let's see. My real name is Kevin Esfahani. Last name is Esfahani. Yeah, that's the Iranian side. Yeah, I don't know. Farsi is a bit of a difficult language for me to understand or learn because the way they write is completely different as well. I don't know the name for the scripture, but it's also the other way around. So it's from right to left, not from left to right. So for somebody who is very used to German, English, it's a lot. Wadi Rum is organic electronica, lots of acoustic sounds. I would say it's inspired by Arabic. Sounds nice. Sounds really interesting, dude. I actually forgot to open up the info panel. Right now the camera should be angled correctly, yeah? Okay. Let's extend the arrangement here. Yeah, it's gonna be a really cool pack. I'm putting in more time into it. I'm really taking my time with this one. I don't like to rush sound packs. If I feel like, oh, I need to be finished by the end of the month, as soon as I have any deadline, it starts becoming less authentic. And I don't want that. I don't want it to be over perfect. Like, I do pay attention to including more sounds that are loose. They don't have to be on point, always 100%. I feel like you lose some kind of the flavor, emotion from that kind of mentality. But I just like to give myself time, so I have more time to also listen to the sounds the day after to maybe say, okay, I don't like that one so much, let me delete it, go for something else, you know. Add like one hi-hat after the other, yeah? Let's stick with this loop for now and see if we can, well, actually, let's extend it. And here maybe we can add a clap. Maybe like a low organic one. Yeah? No. That's nice. I like the reverb on it. CC Cortez says, when you learn, you can't force on something that doesn't work. You level up in music production. Press delete. Boy. Lol. What? Yeah, you definitely can't force things though, yeah. You're not gonna learn shit. You're also not gonna feel inspired if you force stuff. I'm really guilty of that. I tend to force things more than I would like. I have this discipline mentality, but I've mentioned that in my last stream. Like, I'm starting to gravitate more towards just doing things that I really want to do. Just focusing on other areas of my life, like health and stuff like that, you know? There's other priorities. Because for me, like, I spend a lot of time in front of screens. A lot. I'm speaking 8, 9, sometimes 10 hours per day, which is just too much. And you're gonna have some distance. Beautiful. I'm just gonna be dragging loops for now. Let's see, maybe we can create one of these sounds in a second. Let's blend in just the drums. Nice. There's a lot of delay here. I love when I listen to sounds and I'm like, well, how did I create that? Like, what did I use? That's just the thing. If you're in flow, you tend to not even think about what you use from a technical standpoint. You just know it's the right thing to use. You experiment, you have fun, you test. And from that, I feel like the sounds that come out are always more genuine. What happens if we tantrify this guy? Let's resample that. Yes, I'm trying to balance things till I get that. Yeah. I think once you get the hang of it, it's actually easy and you're like, oh, I didn't know it was this easy. But like, if you're somebody who spends a lot of time in one area of life. Like, let's say, for me, it's computers, screens. It's kind of hard to find that other thing. But it's always possible. Nothing is impossible. Let's get connected to the human core. Now, let's see. Maybe we can create some kind of like a higher end frequency texture from this. We need some kind of like a vocal. Spanish movie vocal or some kind of like Portuguese speech. Something that just goes well in the background, you know? Let's loop this guy up here. Instead of this, let's go for sidechain compressor first on the pads, because I do feel like they're really intense. Like they take up a lot of space. 7 kick loop. So let's take the audio from the kick and let's sidechain it. Paste it here too. I'm not from Portugal, no. I don't know why I said Portuguese actually. Some kind of vocal. I don't know. Doesn't have to be Spanish or Portuguese. Can also be English. And if you have any suggestions, let me know. I feel like it always adds a new layer of depth to the music. Also, I figured that this is also a very nice way to arrange music. By just dragging in loops, and instead of adding it on top of your loop, add it into the next 8 bars of the loop. You know, so if I were, for example, to find another loop right now, like a shaker, that would extend the groove well, highlight 8 bars like this, or click one of your clips, Command-Shift-D, that moves it over. And you can just add it here. You know? Yeah. Yeah, this also gives you some kind of like a Tantra-ish type movement, just auto-filter on bandpass settings. If you want to make it move more, you can just take an LFO tool, put it either before or after, doesn't really matter, and let's just map it to frequency. This is the Ableton Live 12 version of LFO tool, which allows you to control the parameter, but I like to see it move, so I'm just going to disable mod. Crank down the maximum range. You could also crank down the depth, rate. Yeah. What's up, man? Now you can add like a delay. Let's go for something different, like a brigade delay. Eighth and fourth dotted, sure. Beautiful. Ah, you're Brazilian, gotcha. I like the soft kick. It makes the whole track feel very, like, chill. For example, I find this top loop, add it here. You can always switch the order of the loops later, but now you at least have something to progress your track into. Now I have 4 minutes and 20 seconds of a canvas that I can edit, right? And I didn't get too caught up with sound design and, you know, the fiddly stuff, because when I feel like finishing a track, this is the mentality that helps me to move forward as much as I can. You know, look how that shaker groove, it starts to complement the groove. Also this genre, organic house, progressive house, ambient house, chill, whatever. Most of it comes, like, you build up the groove slowly, then you start taking away elements of the groove, or you cut them suddenly, which would be the break, right? Or you could also go like slowly build the elements into the break, then build them out before the break. There's a lot of different ways to arrange. Okay, the hats are flanging because it's the same hat loop. Did you hear that laser effect? Let me. You hear how metallic the hi-hat starts to become, like on its own? It's fine. But if I play it with this guy, that's phasing. That's what you call phasing. If I play this on its own, sounds okay. If I play this one on its own, sounds okay. But if I play them together, they're phasing. It's kind of like this lasery metallic effect because it's the same hi-hat sound in this top loop. So that's also something that applies not only in the high frequency range. If you have two identical sounds, they cancel each other out depending on the exact position of the sample, but it's more noticeable in the lower frequency range. So that's why kick bass, I would say, is also pretty important. Sidechain stuff, and to make sure that it's all separated, doesn't clash, because that phasing in the low end is not so nice. Messes with your groove, yeah? Beautiful. What's up, Nikos? Kick on point. Yeah, I love it. What's up, Carlos? Have you tried DTB2FX? Crazy plugin to make background and texture stuff. DTB1KFX. DTB1KFX plugin. What? DTB1K. I did spell it right. Did I spell it correctly, man? I don't know what exactly you mean. Let's go back into Ableton Live. There we go. I like this sound so much. Guys, honestly, LFO tool is just a blessing of a device. I feel like so many of the plugins out there, like Shaperbox, EFX Motions, Tantra, I feel like all of those are nice to haves, but can all be emulated with LFO. Like LFO is... Dude, this thing is amazing. Thank you so much, Toadstool. Copy and paste, it's free. Kick on point. What? Okay, sorry if I'm missing the chat. I don't really know what you mean. Okay, let's see if we can extend it. So now we've mostly progressed with the groove. How do we progress with the melodics? What do we add to make it more interesting melodically? DTB1K effects by Daryl Barrel. That's a nice freaking name, dude. Daryl Barrel. Oh, there it is. What the heck is this, dude? Smear harmonic pitch. Interesting. I'll have to check it out, but why does it give me like 0 search results? That's so weird. I'll check it out for sure, but it looks very technical. Daryl Barrel. I like how there's also not going, like a lot going on in the sub here. It's just the tom and the kick. A lot of space for the pads, you know. For organic house, I mostly cut out just all the low end from the pad. See how much more space there is? That leaves you more space for either a synth phrase or a bassline, bass groove. But this, compare it, look at this. This is just like ambient. Look at this. A lot more space. But it feels empty in a sense, like there's space for something else. But this, it's like, oh, the floor is covered. We got a pad sound, right? The whole area is covered. I think this is the site. Okay. Let's go for like a dum dum da dum 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 da dum 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 da dum dum. Maybe we could use this bass sound. Dum. Nice sound. Higher octave though. Yeah, there we go. Dun, 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 dun. Stop it right there. Where is it? Dun, No. Dum dum da dum dum. Dum. Dum da dum dum. Let's add some velocity changes here. No, that's too much. Too much. Nice. How's Ableton 12 better? Let me read the comments here, guys. One second. Yo, Nirmal, man, what's up? Maybe add some stabs and back melodies. Yeah, that's what I'm going for now. Definitely. It's sounding dope. Thank you, Nirmal. Here's the link to the plugin. I can't see the link, maybe because of my chat plugin. It doesn't show links, I don't know. How's Ableton 12 beta? It looks cool compared to 11. I'm gonna be honest, one of the features that I use the most, or I like the most, is the fact that you can categorize your searches. For example, I didn't like the fact that all the Arturia synths and effects were all in one place. Now you can create these tag search things on the side right here on your sidebar, so I can show just the Arturia synths, just the effects. So you could basically filter presets. Yeah, that's what they're called. So you have the ability to now filter your individual searches like this. I think if you hit Command or something, you can search through multiple folders. And this right here, you could hit plus, and then it creates that as a search term in your sidebar, so you don't always have to search through those filters. You understand? Really practical. I like that. At first I was like, oh my gosh, like they messed up the search bar completely. You understand? You understand? Speaking like Sadhguru today. Isn't it? You understand, isn't it? But that's pretty cool. So if you just want to create like, if you just want to search your audio unit plugins or VST2 plugins, you can create that here. Let's say instruments by audio thing, and you can save this as a preset so you don't always have to search them. That's pretty cool. And I also like sample similarity search. So not only sample, but also drum kits. For example, if I want something like this, hit the similar icon button here. And it gives me not only the sounds, but also the instrument racks that are similar to this one. Which is, in my opinion, because of this feature alone, I would invest into Ableton Live. It's the upgrade. It's really good. It's actually really good. I like the way it filters it. It's fantastically close to the original sound. Like this one, for example. Hit similar search, and it shows you by rank how similar they are. So by judging by the distance between these two, I can tell that it's not as similar. But it's still like a really cool percussion bleep that I can chuck into the background without having to go through all my sample libraries. You know, I have them all here. It's fantastic. It's really good. Let him cook. Thank you. March 5th is release apparently. I might grab it. It is better on the CPU. Live 11 is CPU heavy. I have no idea. I haven't had any problems with either Live 10, 11, or 12 going too hard on the CPU. I'm gonna be really honest. I don't feel like it's like going too hard on the CPU. It depends on your PC. That's cool. How about CPU? Everybody just wants to know how about the CPU. Is it that bad for you guys? Like what kind of PC do you have? Or Mac or Windows? I don't know. What are you using? How much? Like what CPU? I definitely used to have a bit more CPU issues when I was on Windows. Mac Mini is pretty good in terms of handling CPU and multiple programs. Like I'm running this stream right now, and I have Ableton Live opened up. Okay, medium buffer size, right? I don't know if the Universal Thunderbolt interface handles anything. If it takes any load, but I don't think it does. Like not in the setup that I'm using now, right? Man has NASA PC, it hits the yeah. NASA PC. That's nice. Can we add some glide to this? Maybe some noise? Let's put it into a completely different room here. You can also duplicate return channels now, which is nice. Nice to have, not necessary, but nice to have. Beautiful. Now we could mess around with the cut up a bit more. No pressure today. Let it flow. For sure, man. For sure. Always let it flow. Let's blend out the kick here. Also, the way the clips are disabled looks different now, which I like. They're grayed out instead of completely like transparent. Ooh. Now I could choose. Either I go full into the break, which would be... Oh, actually it would have been... Yeah, break at 4 minutes 30. Maybe it's a bit late, but let's see. If we have a track that's 8 to 9 minutes long, then having a break at that point would be okay, I would say. What happens if I blend it out completely here? Just like one percussion loop. Echo Boy. Let's go for Echo Boy on channel C. Maximize the feedback. And automate this guy into it. Perfect. That's all we need, dude. Let's build it up slowly here, son. Slowly. Let's take away the tom here too. No, let's do it differently. You know what? Oops. Let's take the complete break like this. Extend it this way. Like that. And slowly build it up so we can take the hi-hat. Beautiful. It's feeling a bit empty though. Let's add something else here. Now let's go all in here. Yeah? I think that's long enough for a break. What's up, Gustavo? So I'm trying to put a half bar break here. Like this, maybe just the pad, leave it in. We need a new element to be introduced in this drop. Chorus. Open hi-hat maybe. Classic open hi-hat. I don't feel that one. Let's go for... Tulum has a couple nice open hi-hats, I know that. One shots. There we go. Let's go for MIDI track, not audio. Zack. Nice. Speaking of sample similarity swap, I could also swap the sample here. See, using this guy. There we go. Much better. What is orange thing top left corner? That's the sidebar. Blend out the sidebar here. Could also show your tuning pool or groove pool, which I don't need because I don't need any grooves or tuning. Got any more comments here or not? I'll read through the comments really quick, guys. 1 sec. I think deactivated looks cooler. What do you mean? Dysfunction. Shaded Dysfunction Russell remix. Bass or sliding. Do you know how to do it or have any advice to slide notes? Okay, 1 sec. Have a wonderful week, music lovers. You too, Gustavo. I do those pass. I only do simple. 1 second. Because when I do those pass, I only do simple chord. How to do to have more complex bass pads to have like a lead song up and down. What's up, Tours? I'm not sure if I understand your question. Asba. Let me read through. So bass slide notes. Usually glide helps. Or pitch bends. Like literally just slide your notes, I guess. There's a nice plugin called .303. Which one was it? Wasn't it 303? We definitely need a transition here. Simple chord, how do you have more complex bass pass that like a lead song down? Legato. JM. Thank you so much, man. Drop after the break needs more impact. Yeah, it does, Nirmal, it does. That's the that's the art of it, you know? Listen, song will understand. I'm not sure if I can listen to any songs on stream because of the copyright. I've had a few live streams shut down because of that in the past. Sorry, man, but I'm gonna have to avoid it. You can send me the track via email though. Feel free to reach out and I'll give you a more in-depth response. I think that would be better than to try to do it on stream now. Shaded Dysfunction Russell remix. Gotcha. Yeah, feel free to send me that via email, man. I think I'll have more time to go into the depths to your answer there. So this does need more impact here. Perhaps we can get that by adding a bit of a transition sound. The kick is pretty soft, you know? See if a transition helps. Also, I feel like we could add some kind of a synth to increase the tension. Email contact@lotustunes.com. You can find it on my website, lotustunes.com. There's actually, you can also use the form that's on the site. Don't have to open up a separate email. Just reach out there. Yeah, like if you're... While we're at it, you know what, let's actually try to do something in that style. So there's a few different options. I don't know if I should illustrate it with Diva or use Arturia synths for that. Or was that one synth? Acid V, yeah. Has some really nice like legato slides, some patches. Maybe it actually might fit. So those types of slides, yeah? See? Something like that? I need to really get into the synth, man. This is a powerful one. What's up, Nakir, man? Good afternoon. How are you? I tried your 2 tracks in one opening, and they're great. Thank you so much. Thanks for playing them, man. Maybe cut off that ear candy needs to be less. You mean the melody? Read through the chat here. Here you go. Maybe cut off that ear candy needs to be less. I think mini arpeggio sounds cool in background before drop coming. Yeah, I'm thinking of also some kind of a new melody that can increase the tension. Maybe not this, but very monotonous. I would need to change the sequence, of course. What happens if we chuck it into the sends? Yeah, I guess that would help. I feel like it still doesn't have that much of an impact, and I don't want to change the kick because I feel like that would change the entire vibe of the track. Ambient acid house, yeah. Lower the resonance a bit, then it's golden. Make it sound a bit more squarey. Just 3 notes. We're getting so many suggestions. I don't even know what to do, guys. So kind of monophonic sound, which means chords are impossible. Make it sound a bit more squarey and resonance a bit down, yeah? But you did like the sound, I think, yeah? Yeah, square wave does have a different vibe to it. I usually like to have ones with like more steps, maybe. How do I blend them in here? Oh, well, that's cool. Oh my gosh, that's nice. I like how Fazian's only comment is like, let him cook. Let him cook, said a wise man. The element in blue just reduced the cutoff, gotcha. Yeah, but Nirmal's feedback tips, I should listen to them. They are good. Reduce the cutoff, okay, the cutoff. Gotcha, so on these 2, or maybe just this one, reduce the cutoff. Don't know if that changes the vibe though. actually kind of like how it fades into the drop. I think the pad just may be taking up a bit too much space. Maybe we have to EQ it out. Also, one of the reasons why the chorus doesn't hit too hard is because there's too much elements going on in the break or in the build-up in the low end. Also, automation would probably help, but in my experience, like it should hit without all the automation. I don't know. It has more to do with like sample selection elements. There we go. Look how much more space comes. Yeah, it's the pad. I want to keep the kick. My goal for this track is to not switch the kick, because I like the vibe that it gave me from the start. You guys know which track I'm thinking of right now? Ground Control by Sid Inc. I think it's one of the most... I love the way the build-ups and drops are in that track. And there's also like an acid bass line in it. Yeah, I guess this progressive genre, I think it just needs more automation. Put this into the black hole. Let's chuck it in there, yeah? Maybe it can be the strummizer? Strummizer? It hits a bit more than it does before. Try shifting the bass an octave down. That's what you're feeling? Gotcha, man. Let's go. Maybe in the drop it can play an octave above. In the chorus, I mean. Build up. And in the drop it just jumps down an octave, right? Gustavo Schröder, do you know how I can slide them? 3 Asba is on a mission to slidey bass notes right now. Guys, if you could help him out, that'd be great. Because I have an answer for that right now. Pro 5000, what's up, man? Nice vibe. Thank you so much. What Mac? M1. M1. Mac Mini M1. M1? I think M1, yeah. Let me actually try to help you, man. You seem to be really dedicated on getting those slidey bass notes. I feel bad for not being able to help you on stream. One sec. Shaded Dysfunction Russell remix. Shaded Dysfunction Russell remix. Let's see if we can just shortly play it here. Trying not to get copyright striked for this one. Oh my gosh, my god. Eh? Dude, that's actually... It's not that much going on. It's just a bit of legato? That's legato, yeah? I think it's just legato. How do you call it? Ableton 12 Beta 29. Yeah, this is the beta. Need conga in break. Maybe, yeah. Need conga. Go, guys. 537. 537. Did I play the right spot in the track? Did I play 537? 537. Eh? Yeah, that's just glide, dude. That's just glide. Maybe I could show it to you on the... no, my Sub 37, the camera is not connected. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. What synth could I choose to illustrate that to you? Operator, maybe? I don't know if I know how to do that in Operator, actually. No, let me check Diva. I'll just use Diva. So, you have this, I think it's this one here, glide mode, yeah? Let me try to figure this one out. Poly legato. And there should be a way to extend the glide amount here somewhere. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's all it is. It's just legato with glide amount here. Put it onto legato so it only has the ability to play one note. And then crank up your glide. That's all it is. That's like that Stefan Bodzin type effect, right? Yeah. VST's not showing VST3 or VST folder? What do you mean, dude? Plugins? No, it actually is. You see here? It's just that my browser was completely up here. I know the browser looks a bit different. It's worth getting used to. But you have all these up here. VST, VST3. For me personally, it doesn't really bother me because I always know beforehand what I'm searching for and I just type it here like phaser. And then it shows me all the search results automatically. It shows me Arturia, Ableton. Yeah. Thanks. Like Stefan Botzin. Glad I could help you, man. I hope the stream doesn't get copyrighted for that. Felipe, thank you for subscribing. More ear candy. And this guy needs a lot more reverb way earlier. And it needs to be louder. Yeah, man. Yeah, but it's just taking up way too much space. I like it, but it's too messy. Compressor and sidechain it to the kick. I feel like we need some volume automation on this guy because it jumps from one octave to the other. I'm not sure if this is going to work. Not something that I usually do. But let's automate the utility, the gain on the utility. So we're at 0 dB here. Go up a bit and then... Yeah, this really reminds me of ground control by sitting. Check the track out, guys. Do you perform on DJ set or are you only doing production? No, I actually do DJing as well, yeah. I'm working on getting Tractor synced up with Ableton Live. There's a way to do it with using like generic MIDI devices, and yeah, I kind of have to do a bit of manual stuff. But that allows me to use the Moog, the TR-8S drum machine, and the Akai controller together with Tractor. So I'm using Ableton Live for launching loops and sounds, and Tractor from transitioning from one track to the other. Because I like Tractor for just the DJing side of things, like transitioning from one track to the other. But I like Ableton Live for the ability to blend in instruments, external instruments, and your own custom loops. But the time syncing, that's something that I feel like is still a bit, like you have Ableton Link and external here, external clock, MIDI clock, with the syncing over USB or over the network in the case of Link. But it's still not 100%. I don't know. Like I feel like sometimes it gets the quantization off a little bit and the phrasing, like when it should start at bar 1, it starts on bar Pro 5000 just subscribed. Thank you, Pro 5000. It starts on bar 4, so the phrasing is a bit off, you know? When the claps should start on the 2 and 4, it starts on the 1 and 3, which is it's not too ideal if you want to blend in loops. But that's something that I'm still messing around with. Maybe you guys know what I'm talking about. Well, sir, African Perk and the break smoothing Atmos feel not too busy. Well, sir, African Perk and break smoothing. You mean this guy, yeah? Yeah, maybe we can... Yeah, we can blend it out then. Let's automate the... Let's configure envelope mod and decay. Well, let's take away actually an entire bar of the percussion here because I feel like they're just doing too much. The volume difference is crazy though. Maybe I should dial it back down before the drop hits. What's up, Alice? Yeah, anyway, let's continue here. Like some kind of an effect right there. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Let's just try to continue with the track before we get too stuck on the build here. I don't usually like trying to fix transitions with actual samples. I feel like that just makes the transition even messier. In some cases it works, but I try to do the most. First thing is just select the right freaking samples from the start. Second thing is automation. Third thing is then samples. Let's try to open up the cutoff on the Pluck, because I feel like we're not utilizing it to its fullest potential. Maybe this might help in the build-up. Maybe also add some noise. Now we have so many elements, I feel like we're losing control over a couple of them. Also maybe add a reverb on the drum bus. So we could, for example, put all these into tops. See how much more that adds just by automating the ARP. That's it. That's it. But it's too soon, too much, too soon. So let's give it some more time to develop. That's nice. I'm getting a bit of goosebumps. That's a good sign. Frequencies between acid and melody fighting, yeah. It's the kick that's too soft. It's the kick. It really is the kick. Let's see what happens if we switch it out. I don't know. I have a feeling it'll change the vibe, though. Stabil. Let's see. That's the fucking kick, dude. It makes a difference. It really does. Look at the freaking difference. Just look at the difference here between the kicks. I'll even turn it up a bit, the older one. It's actually not too bad. It feels a bit too soft. Just add a bit more transient to the other kick. Yeah, we could. Do this. And 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yeah, since we went for more of like a progressive house vibe, I think the acid line mostly changed the direction to progressive house. We need a kick that just pumps through more, punches through more. I think it needs a soft 16th shaker at the build-up when the octave changes. Do you mean right here? Because we do have this guy here in the drop already. I like it, Yigit. Thank you. Yeah. But I feel like it really punches now. Like the drop actually hits. Dude, this is the thing about music. Just turned organic house into progressive. Like for me, it's just like what goes with the moment. What vibes with me in the moment. And I feel like also on live streams, the workflow is a bit different because I have this external influence of feedback, production, like, how do you say it? Tips that come in from the side, and I try to explain and adapt, and that ends up being in the track and changes the flow, the vibe of it. Not that that's a bad thing. I think it's actually more interactive and fun. The build-up makes promise that the drop can't deliver. Since the setup is what it is, the build-up should be less prominent and loud, more washed out and lower in volume when it drops. That's absolutely correct. I do feel like it's a bit loud when the drop hits still, yeah. Good tips today. Very constructive feedback, I like it. The build-up makes promises that the drop can't deliver. Since the setup is what it is, the build-up should be less prominent and loud, more washed out, and lower in volume when it drops. Makes sense. I mean, I would have to change the automation a bit more and perhaps reduce the cutoff. Send the tracks less into the returns. Let's see. Let's give it a few more listens here. I think this guy is doing most of the work here. What happens if we... Yeah, there's definitely some automation tails, like from reverb, that are tailing off way too loud. I admit that. But where are they, though? Do you hear that? It's this guy. Faux show. You know what? Let's blend that out. Blend him in like this. More saturation, yeah, I guess. Just make them louder overall. Just need some ear candy, maybe. Some new little bleeps and bloops, but I'm pretty happy. Like, I feel like the difference from before to after, I feel like is tremendous. Most of the work actually comes from the acid bass patch, the automation, and the ARP over here. Yeah, I feel like it needed to be louder. You're right. Thanks for the tip. Good ears. Now it's time for just ear candy, you know? I'm just gonna take these, repeat. When do we want to repeat them? Right here, maybe, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Just needs ear candy. More sounds. This is actually when it gets fun for me personally. I like when I have the core structure of the track finished like it is now. Very unusual arrangement. I wouldn't say like this is my typical arrangement. I like to incorporate a few more breaks in between, not have that major build come in at like 5 minutes. It's a bit late. Also 10 minutes for a track is kind of a lot. Maybe just shorten it out a bit more. But yeah, that's all I could really do. I feel like I've streamed longer than I wanted to. 1.5 hours or over. If I feel like I'll do more. No, my back's just gonna ache too much, guys. I really want to take it seriously with the whole back situation. Kevin fighting with himself right now. I'm fighting with my back, dude. Yeah, that's why I have to go to the side. I have to just like go do some boxing right here. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. That's it. No, I don't know. I need to stretch more often. Guys, like I'm gonna have to reprioritize my schedule and life a bit more. I spend way too much time in front of the computer. I'm only starting to realize this now. Like the knees and hips are starting to hurt as well. I don't want to complain. Please don't understand this wrongly. But it's just that I feel like, you know, this is why I haven't been posting as much as I usually do. Because I'm giving back to myself right now. I'm enjoying these live streams though. It's just that I feel like 3.5 hours is too long. Yeah, I do exercise, but my muscles are pretty tight and glued up from all the sitting. So I'm going to have to start slowly and build my way up to a proper exercise routine. So most of what I do is like home yoga, and I go to the gym to just sweat, you know. Sounds kind of sussy, but it is what it is. Alien Kraft, welcome to the club. Yes, sir. Yeah, man, I'm like 194 centimeters. It's too bad being tall. Yeah, I'm also like 192, 191, 192. Being tall is unfortunately a disadvantage to when it comes to back and sitting. Maybe a standing desk. I have one, dude. I have like this cushion that I sit on. Standing desk. Like you can try every modification that you possibly want, but there's nothing that will bypass you moving as a human being. Like there's nothing that will help except movement. You can try all you want, man. Like personally, I feel like muscles, they are very prone to emotional stress. Like if you have a lot of emotional stress, that can be a number one facilitator for your muscles being chronically contracted. So if you're holding on to some kind of emotion, some heaviness, better think of releasing that first before thinking of any other like workout routine or something like that, because that's the first place to look at, I would say. But once you get that checked off the way, like do some movements, dude. Definitely. Gymming to get hot. Okay. Haha, yeah. No, really, no. I'm not that type of person, dude. Not that ego pusher. I don't have any reason for that. I have everything I want with music, you know. Just need some more ability to sit for longer periods of time. But therefore I will need to definitely spend more time on my health. Yeah. Anyway, let's crank it up a bit. I feel like this is something that a lot of people have. Not the imager. I feel like the kick is you hear that? It's moving out of like the transient. Let's put it into repitch. That fixes it. Yeah, there we go. There's some warping on the kick. Yeah, that's the ability that you get from spending 10 hours a day. You can hear the freaking transients on the kick warping. It's so stupid. Yeah, we need like 2 or 3 ear candy tracks. What key are we in actually? I think G minor, yeah? Ba 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 ba. That should do. Yeah, it's G. Let's go for audio track actually. Yeah, I like the track though. Some kind of music chords. Nice, I like it though. You're hot since 97, bro. Thank you so much, man. I love you. Oops. Something like that, you know? Maybe just like flutes. Chuck it into the delay. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Perfect fifth. Yeah, something more character defining. Maybe we could also chuck this into the drop. So the drop can deliver more, yes? God, what's up, man? Yeah, you joined the Discord, thank you, man. I'm not too active on Discord though, I'm gonna be honest. But I think there's still a community there. People get to exchange a lot of stuff. So when do I place the flute? Or maybe here. Nice. And the pad just slowly starts to blend in more frequencies. Oh, what the heck happened here? I think it's okay though, like having some movement in the pad is absolutely fine. I'm a bit stuffed, just had dinner. I love love this group. Thank you so much, Universo de las Mujeres. Oh, that was actually very nice to pronounce, yeah? Universo de las Mujeres. Isn't that like University of the Women or something like that? Oh. Call me, please, yes? Universo de las Música here. I don't speak Spanish, unfortunately, but I would love to learn that language. I love it so much. We need ear candy here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is the pack that I'm working on, Sinai. I can show you guys the artwork while the track is running through. This guy here. Isn't that beautiful? I think it's the most beautiful artwork that I've ever put together for a pack. Yeah, take a second to look at that. Oh my gosh, the detail. Lovely. The pack mostly consists of percussion, like very detailed-ish percussion. Let me turn it up a bit here. You know, like that stuff that really fills out your track. Some simple stuff as well. A lot of top loops. Like I finished most of the drum loopy stuff. And today's live stream proved to me that they do work in the context of a full track, so that's really good. But it does need, like the rhythmic textures those were really fun here. You know, mostly just detail-y stuff. That's what I feel like I should, or I wanted to work on more, because the previous packs also have that, but not as like the primary focus. But I feel like it's still missing like the oriental aspect. I don't know what to put inside here to make it feel more oriental. Synths, I got a couple nice pads. This one feels oriental. And this melody is also really nice here. Like Légère and Café d'Anatolia, so Selectus type vibes. What else we got? Ear candy. Yeah, I want it to be like a pretty big pack, like a production suite with lots of sounds and stuff. But gonna take some time to finish. Those bigger packs, they do take up quite a lot of time. What else we got? In Portuguese, Universo de Mulheres. Wunderschön, danke individuo. That looks great, not gonna lie. Thank you so much, Garagat. Very cool. Nice track so far. Thank you, Northern Solace. Thank you, Carlos. Congrats. Andrei, I cannot read Baruski. Horosho? Does it say Horosho? Yeah, I think it says Horosho, yeah? Sounds promising. Yeah, I would say it's gonna be cool. I've gotten a few requests for MIDI and wavetable presets, so let's see. Gonna incorporate a couple of those into the packs as well, for the pack. Nice. Juicy. Yeah, this live stream is really great for those people who I think are struggling with transitions, because I use most of the time to work on the transitions. Yeah, I did incorporate the MIDI into the pack. For example, this melodic phrase that you heard previously. Or I like this one. Dum, 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 dum. You know, I've just included that here. I think it's this one. Yeah, MIDI's in there as well. Really? You use them more? You use MIDI more than audio. Cool. I actually like using audio more than MIDI. But I guess that's a preference thing, yeah? I hear you can make huge money on selling MIDI chords. Oh my gosh. Don't even start with that, dude. The MIDI chord pack by what is his name? Nico or something like that? Dude, it just makes me so like, ugh. It's like, I don't like his marketing strategy and his approach to music marketing. It's way too businessy. I like keeping it like I've been guilty of that type of marketing, especially when I started out. But I want to just gravitate towards more natural, authentic stuff. I like it, Vladik. I love your work there. Thank you so much. Only You by Avu. Yeah. I'm going to be honest with you. I do like getting inspirations from songs, but I mostly stick with what really resonates with me. Because if I try to do too much that if I try to recreate a track, it doesn't come across as authentic, you know? I feel like I can't really show an authentic flow. Yeah. I like your marketing. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, my marketing is more like it's based around, how do I say it? I guess it's become just more about sharing knowledge, man. Just that's ultimately what it's about, right? Just sharing what you are good at without trying to really throw up in somebody's face. Like, how do you feel when you come across an ad on YouTube? I'm not saying that ads are bad, but they mostly just, you know, you want to skip them and you want to get into the part that actually provides you with the value. And I feel like I already get that from the tutorials. I also disable advertising on like 90% of my videos, because I want the people to just build trust to me within my live stream or whatever. For this live stream, I've actually turned them on as a way to test. Like, I think every 30 minutes there should be like an ad or something. I don't know. But I'm not too keen on what YouTube and every like YouTube, I think they incorporated some kind of like past week I realized that my CPU was getting kind of slow when I had YouTube open, like not only on my PC but also on my cell phone. And then I figured out that they started to slow down people's CPUs. So the people who were using AdBlock, they slowed it down. Like, on one hand, I understand they're a corporation that provides a service for free and they need to have somebody who pays them, which are the advertisers. But on the other hand, you shouldn't make a platform less nice to use to force people to pay for it. Like, I think that's a very capitalistic and abusive way to approach it. But you know, I still appreciate YouTube because with YouTube I'm able to reach so many people on a global basis with my music, and that's a blessing. It's really a blessing, and it's really up to you how you use the tools. But I've decided to just turn off the ads on most of my videos because, you know, YouTube isn't getting any better with that, and I feel like there's more value in building trust with somebody through just getting that connection face to face. and providing value through knowledge. And then people discover you. They say, oh, this guy has some free stuff. Let me grab the free pack. Oh, you know what? Let me grab the full pack. And I believe in that marketing. You don't have to push something into somebody's face. It's also like this law of attraction type thing. You understand? Sadhguru, you understand? Isn't it? Yes or yes? I watched this too much. I need to take a break from the Sadhguru vibes. Oh, that percussion is nice. You can also just loop this, and this could be a full track right here. Yeah. I love so much your sample pack. Thank you, Kamoroi. Exactly. I feel like I bought your stuff because of the personal YouTube approach where you demonstrate its value. Yeah. Thank you so much, man. I've had people message me that don't even know how to use the packs, don't really care about them, but they appreciate the stuff that I put out, and they've said, okay, dude, I just want to support you. Like, that's the level of trust that you want to establish with whatever you do. And to get that, you have to be good at something, or at least have like you really would want to strive to be good at something or share your journey authentically. And there's always going to be somebody who resonates with that, and social media gives us an opportunity to showcase that. There are so many disadvantages to social media with burnout and people comparing themselves to others. But at the end of the day, it's a tool. Like, it's how we use it, you know? And I choose to freaking, just put myself out there as much as I feel like. Because for me, I don't want to put out any desperate energy or just like put out a video just because I feel like I need to put one out or show this new free plugin. I recently had somebody comment on my YouTube videos like, hey dude, you should focus on only the golden tips or else you will become irrelevant. Like, usually negative comments, they just like whoosh, like goodbye, I don't need you, blah blah. But that one stuck around for a little longer. Not because it uninspired me, but because it motivated me to rethink my process. Like, I don't care about staying relevant. I really don't. Because if I would think that way, I would start to apply fear to my YouTube content and become more desperate about, my whole approach to this. I need to post this video. I need to make that topic to stay relevant. Like, how do you think my mental state's gonna be with that kind of mentality? Like, I need to keep my energy like positive, and share the stuff that I feel like I truly want to share. Yeah. And I feel like that's the moment where you distinguish between a businessman and an artist, because a businessman will always strive to become greater, more. Bigger company, more employees, outsource the management, outsources, and then at some point disassociate yourself from the company, right? That's it. I built my company, now it's running on its own. I got my money. But as an artist, I feel like it's different. I feel like there's more of a personal commitment to it. And it's not something that you just disassociate yourself from because it's a part of you. Like, it's something that you want to do long term. And at first I was really motivated to like, I'm going to get a video editor. I'm going to get somebody who designs thumbnails. But then I was like, man, maybe I don't actually want to outsource this. Maybe I want to do it myself, Maybe there's actually some like positive energy that comes from me doing it myself. Maybe I won't get as many views or as many videos out as I would like to have, but there's this genuinity that comes from doing it yourself. So what do we got? We got some comments here, yeah? Yeah, isn't it?
Yes or yes?
Deliberately wasting CPU cycles is literally stealing people's money. Time and power is not free. Yeah, 100%. The very reason that you don't push your packs as the primary driver to be part of your community is what made me buy so much of your stuff. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you so much. Keep them coming. Great respect from the UK. Thank you, Arg. If don't use it, it's probably using them then. Also, as an artist, yeah, do it for yourself, not for others. I agree. All tips and tricks will be served by AI within 2 years. There's only a future with... If the content you deliver is personal, because the person is always the unique content really isn't. Yes, it comes from you. Hello, people. What's up, Neuralis? It comes from you. It does. There was this really nice video by Venus Theory. I don't know if you probably know him. The guy with a really deep voice, like, howdy doody guys, it's real. He made a video on YouTube. Like, the thumbnail was like a YouTube icon with like a broken glass in the background or something. Really good video. I recommend anybody who's going through a creative rut and not feeling like creating content to watch that. I'd say what helped me the most is just to focus on what do I really want to put out, man. You know, just do your thing. And with that, we shall start the kick.
Isn't it? Yes or yes? You understand?
I need a Sadhguru vocal for this track. Please tell me you guys know Sadhguru. Okay, I'm just gonna give it a quick rundown, guys, and I'm gonna end the stream after this rundown. Just a quick playthrough of the track, because I feel like it's... Like, as always, I've neglected my back. I like the clap. Yeah, we could definitely add a lot of ear candy. You see there's so much space here in this section. Skip it here. Shaker's a bit loud though here, yeah? Oh, beautiful. I'm just curious. I know I'm not gonna use it, but how would it sound if I add Maserati? I should really quiet it down though so it doesn't break our ears. Oh, it does really bring out the highs, yeah? Session tonight. Yeah, definitely. You gotta vibe to your own tracks a bit, you know. I usually give it a bit of a high boost here. The Gulfos is great for that. just mess around with recover and tame to remove some of the resonances. Gullfoss is kind of like soothe. I use soothe to take out harsh resonances, Gullfoss to boost, because it does so in a very nice way. I know Sadhguru, isn't it? Yes or no? Yes or yes? Or yes or no? Yes or no? Yeah, we still have a bit of headroom on the Ozone. Hi-hat and kick is peaking a bit, but that's okay. It's actually quite fine. Oh, still a few harsh peaks. You know, if you don't compress your drums, you don't clip them, you get those sudden, very intense peaks into the limiter, and you want to make sure that it doesn't clip as much. So don't start the mastering before you've done the mix. That's what I want to say. I just did it, you know, how do you say it? Theoretically. It's just more like I just want to see how loud I can take it. There seems to be a lot of peaks though still. Yeah, anyway, let's turn off the Maserati. I don't feel like it's doing anything. That lead after the drop is a flute. This one. Yeah, nice. Okay, I'm gonna bounce it out. Just so I have it and I can listen to it on my cell phone when I go out for a walk or something like that, so I can just review it and give it a thought. Produced on stream. Live stream 250224. Okay, there we go. And there we go. Just the MP3 for now. Yes, holy. Yeah, it's nice. Really nice vibes as always, Tune. Thank you so much, Norales. Don't trust the software so much so you don't listen to the result before assuming it's complete. Don't trust the software so much so you don't listen to the result before assuming. Do you mean in the sense that I shouldn't be looking at Omnisphere before mastering? Or don't trust the software so much so you don't listen to the result before assuming it's complete? Oi? Yeah. No, I do kind of understand what you mean. Like, I don't like to pay attention to too much of the frequency spectrum and stuff like that before the vibe is established. I feel like the first thing that needs to be done is like the foundation of the track, and you can get that, I would say, in a very, very early stage. Yeah. More about the emotional stuff. That's what I meant to say. Like, remember when I drew in the melody? It's less about like, okay, I'm going to go from C to G sharp because it's a perfect fifth, and then go down an octave plus 3. Like, I never think like that. It's always like, okay, I'm going to go like duh, and then go like da, 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 and something like that, you know? I hope that makes sense, but you get the point. Just listen to your stuff. Don't let software be your only guide. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's a good reference point for mastering though. Ozone 10 and Pro L2. Like you get to see all those peaks. That's just an indication that you can get an extra 5% out of your track by just maybe on this tops channel I could use a drum bus or just clip. So I'll have a bit more room in the mastering stage. That's what I mean. It's more of like a technical thing, but yeah, don't let software kill the vibe, you know? If that makes more sense. It does. Hello, great vibe once again. Thank you, Yannick. Okay, we bounced it out. Oh no, it's actually still encoding the MP3. That's basically it. Basically. Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for joining on today's live stream, everyone. I'm just gonna double check if the MP3 is encoded fully and then I'll end it. Hope you learned something new. If you did, like and subscribe. Comment down below. If you'd like to grab the sounds, you can grab them on LotusTunes.com. You can check out my music on Spotify. I'm called Zahand. This is the site for sound packs here that I mentioned, and my Spotify profile, you can find it Zahand. So this is my Spotify. Check out music. I update these playlists that I have regularly, daily or every 2 days. And yeah. Let me just double check if it's bounced successfully. This pack is on its way. Sinai. Sinai. And then we have Zahand, Stream. Why is it called 2? Oh, this one is the older one, that's why. Idea bounces, produced on Stream. Nice, okay, got that. Okay, everyone, that's it for today. Again. Oh, full screen? A TPAE release, tape release? Tape release doesn't really make sense for me for this genre, but vinyl sounds great, yeah. Make a produced in Stream LP and release it on vinyl and cassette. Tape release doesn't really make sense for this genre, but vinyl sounds great, yeah. Definitely. I've released a couple tracks that I've produced on Stream. For example, Beyond the Known and Stream of Love, my newest releases. I was actually kind of skeptical of releasing them because they were so far back, like a while ago. But I still ended up releasing them anyway. And as I see, like there's people that are adding them to the playlists and they're enjoying it. So, well, perfectionism doesn't really need to be. There's still beauty in the sound. Anyway, okay, guys, thank you so much. Oh, I forgot to switch, but yeah. Yeah. Beyond the Known. These were the tracks that I spoke of. Okay, guys, have a nice week. Start your day energetically tomorrow. And I will see you guys in a future video. Cheers. Bye-bye.